I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. 2 new weather monitoring stations will help keep the public safe and informed during storms. The stations were installed at the Hidden Trails Community Center and on the roof of Marineland Dolphin Adventure. At Marineland, there's a webcam pointed at the Atlantic Ocean. Both stations can tell emergency management officials and in turn the general public quite a bit about lightning alerts, barometric readings, rainfall rates, temperatures, and even wind speeds. They can also show video of approaching storms. The county now has a total of 7 WeatherStem stations. These new additions were made possible through grant money from the state's Division of Emergency Management. The city of Bunnell will hold its 2nd annual Commission Advance later this month. John Arking explains.
While most community governing bodies hold what's known as a retreat, Bunnell prefers to call their yearly strategic planning session a Commission Advance, as they're looking forward to the year ahead and trying to plan on how to best anticipate the trends, fiscal and otherwise. City Manager Dr. Alvin Jackson.
It's really helping my board prepare for identifying strategic priorities for this next year, because what the board wants to do this is fund strategic priorities when it comes to the budget process. And so this makes sure that they have all the macro information so that they can formulate the policy decisions that will continue to help Bunnell grow.
The 2nd annual Commission Advance will be held Friday, January 31st from 8 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. at the SMA building on Justice Lane. The public is invited to attend. You'll find details on the city's website, bunnellcity.us. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
Sheriff Staley is elected Vice President of the Florida Deputy Sheriff's Association. With more, here's Tony Magoo.
This week, during their semi-annual meeting, the Florida Deputy Sheriff's Association elected Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley as their Vice President. Staley was formerly a member of the group's Board of Directors. The Florida Deputy Sheriff's Association is the largest of its kind in the U.S., with a membership of over 13,000. The group is a not-for-profit association that was established in 2008 by Florida sheriffs to provide comprehensive benefits and a professional network, as well as camaraderie and a communications forum for Florida Sheriff's Office employees. The organization, most widely known for its Lend a Hand program, has handed out over $250,000 in benefits to the men and women who serve and protect the citizens of Florida since its creation in 2009. Here's Sheriff Rick Staley.
So it's my honor to support the men and women that serve our community, the men and women of sheriff's offices throughout the state of Florida.
For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Tony Magoo.
How did businesses fare in Palm Coast before a new system was in place?
Jason DeLorenzo, the city's development officer, said that before a business could open, it had to get a business license.
New businesses were struggling to be able to open in a timely manner. So we've made some customer-centric additions to our process.
DeLorenzo said that some of those additions included not having to go through several phone calls and talk to several different departments to get that business license. He said it's called BRX. Stay tuned. If you want to hear the interview, download the Flagler Radio app and then go to the Free for All Friday podcast tomorrow. What is BRX and how does it work? From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.